Before this video actually starts, I quickly wanted to tell you two things about me, or why am I even doing this, or why am I even credible enough to do a video on Dragon Ball Sparking Zero regarding the new patch notes. Why am I even sharing my thoughts? So, for the people that didn't know, I am currently Z rank in DP battle as well as single battle, and on this channel I'm trying to show the people the way I play and share my opinions and thoughts about the game, and just overall share my experience with you guys, since I love this game a lot and I want this game to be popular and still played in like a year or so. And with this info, have fun with the following video. Welcome back to yet another video on my channel. In today's topic we are going to talk about the long awaited patch for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Bandai finally did it, they released a patch. Some people may even call it like Sparking Zero 2.0 or whatever. However, I would not go so far as to call it like it's the best patch ever. It's like a good step into the right direction. However, there's still some key factors missing, and later on in the video, like at the end, I will give a summary with my opinion on the patch overall and basically into which direction the meta is going to evolve. But for now, I will go through the patch notes and I will just share my thoughts and my opinions on the basic, on the different topics that have been listed. So, this is not my first time reading the patch notes, so I already have some things in my mind, so let's start. First of all, we've got some game mode adjustments. For battle, it's now possible to play P1 versus P2 on different stages. That's okay, not so important for ranked. Then we have battle setup, a function allowing you to change characters display method has been added, and then you can choose create my sets. It's also a kind of a nice function. I know nobody that has been asking for it, but it's quite nice, I'd say. Then one of my favorite parts in this patch actually is the second one, ranked match and player match. You can now skip the intro battle animations. Finally, I've gotten like sick of it. I know some people may already say like they got used to it, but in my opinion it's just always such a waste of time, especially when you're playing against like fusion characters. They tend to have like super long sentences, or like Goku Black, I don't know, just takes ages. So this change is pretty welcome. Then next one, player match, you can now set your team to hidden or read to your opponent when adding your team. It's okay. Next one, text can now be sorted alphabetically. Okay. And you can now set a battle camera distance to be closer. I already played it. It is kind of weird. It's more, I think it's more to be used to when you're doing like some cinematic things, when you're trying to make it look cool, but gameplay wise, I would not recommend doing it. Now, coming to the more important stuff, battle system adjustments. Here we actually have some cool changes and some interesting changes. So the first one is we've got a new type of dash. Well, basically what they added a new quick dash. They call it high speed dragon dash. It's basically when you already dragon dashing, you just hold your dragon dash button. So basically you hold your X button for PS5 or A button for Xbox controller, and you fly faster. It's like the normal dragon dash, but it's like sped up version of it. Why? We will get into it, why they basically made it. You can see it already here, but we will talk about it in a second. So next thing is smash attacks. You will no longer be stunned when being hit by rush key blast, when charging smash attack during rush attack change. Charge time reduction based on hit count has been increased. This I actually never saw in my gameplay, like this was never a problem for me. However, this actually is quite nice. Basically what's happening, it kind of speeds up your hits. Like when you're hitting and you're doing a rush chain, making a charged smash attack is way easier and way faster to do now. Then we have rush key blast. The time between being able to fire the next rush key blast after firing the maximum amount of ones has been increased, which means, for example, I already tested it with Super Saiyan Z Broly, like the legendary version. He can shoot like 7 or 8 key blasts, and then there's like a cut, there's like a stop, which basically cancels out the key blast spam, which is actually super nice. So there is some counterplay now finally. Also, this change, rush key blast deflection, is now possible to deflect them while Moving is quite nice because if you didn't know, you had to be stationary to actually deflect those key blasts. Now it's possible to do it while moving. This change, the steps, you will no longer be able to be hit by certain attack immediately after performing a step. Never recognized this as a problem, or okay, it's nice that I added. Then rush key blast and smash key blast can now also be evaded. That's cool, I guess. It's okay. We will see how it plays. Then a really important part is the Z burst dashes. Basically, they reduce the amount of ki consumed when activating it. So they added this new dash. So basically what is happening, there was this Z burst dash, low sweep cancel or like stagger cancel. This, in my opinion, now you should like use it super rarely, since the new Z burst dash costs 2 key bars, and two key bars for this move is way too much. There's like another way to do it. You can just drag and dash behind and then dash back to your enemy, and this also like resets your combo. So there are ways around it. However, this is still vanishable. Then the burst smash key will no longer be consumed when activating it, and will set consumed amount based on the distance traveled. The burst smash is basically the follow-up if you charge smash attack someone away. When you fly behind them, you can press triangle on PlayStation or Y on Xbox to make like a zoom around them. You basically fly behind them and then hit them again. It's actually cool because I like this version way more, but it was really costly, so I didn't use it that much. Then blast's damage has been increased when using a boost. I think that's actually nice because whenever I use a boost, I didn't even notice any damage buff at all, so I hope this helps. Z-Search will no longer lose track of your opponent when characters are swapped. You will now quickly regain sight of your opponent if they enter a line of sight from the front when Z-Search is not locked onto them. We will see how this plays out. It's not possible to say anything properly about this change right now, as you gotta see how it goes. Then, Z counters, our Vanish Wars. What they have done, the input window has been shortened, so it's like a bit harder to do. And the Z counter, the more you do it, the more vanishes you do consecutively, the harder it will get. Like the faster will be the timing. And first of all, it costs more ki. It costs like half a key bar the first time you vanish. And then after that, the consecutive vanishes, they cost way more and more. Also, they have reduced the skill count increase. I didn't notice it that much so far, so it's kind of fun. Then, revenge counter. This, basically skill count consumed when using perception against revenge counter has been reduced from 2 to 1. It's actually quite a big nerf for revenge counters. So, why did you use revenge counter? To keep your enemy in place, basically, when they try to smash you away, so they can go into instant sparking and then use their ultimate. With this, you could negate it. You could even negate some grabs with it, like unblockable grabs. This actually quite a hard enough, and we will see how it will play out. In my opinion, it's okay. I don't think it was needed, but yeah, we will see. Rush attacks during sparking mode, gradual damage reduction from consecutive hits has been increased. Didn't see a big problem with consecutive damage of the sparking mode attacks, like the violent rush. It was okay for me. We'll see how it will play out. Combos, the final attack of arrow combos and arrow slash combos will no longer be interrupted by guarding. I don't know if it happened to you, but for me it happened quite a lot of times. You do the final attack, like the arrow combo, arrow slash, is basically when you do a low sweep and then you press triangle, and I think double square, square, square. Then you do like this flashy animation, like zoom around, like bzz, bzz. This, like the third one, was actually guardable sometimes. Keep in mind, all these attacks are actually vanishable, but guarding was way easier than that. So it is kind of nice that they nerfed that. I find it nice because I was using them quite a lot in my recent gameplays, so yeah, we will see. Then, character switch. This one is actually the odd one. Like, I like the change, health recovery rate of standby characters has been reduced, which means the games don't drag as long. The whole reason like I don't enjoy playing PvP battles is because it takes ages to play. Like, most of the time you will run out of time instead of like killing the enemies, since everybody's using low DP characters, 5 characters, and either can just swap in, out, and have like unlimited health. By this, they're kind of eliminating this. However, they're already, like this is the, today's the 12th December, I'm recording on the day the patch hit. There's already a bug where I think if in the last 60 seconds of the match you swap a character out, the character you're swapping in will get a full HP bar. Kind of game breaking, right? So we'll see how long it will take to fix them. If it will take them as long to fix like the control change bug that we had at the beginning, where out of nowhere you had like classic controls instead of standard, or vice versa, this game will be dead in like half a month, 2 weeks or something. So yeah, we'll see. Last change here is the Z-burst dash for giant characters. Finally, you can guard these cheesy giants. I mean, for the people that didn't know it, if you fly to the top of the map, like where you hit the wall, the ceiling, they cannot do their Z-burst dash at you. They will just be stuck under the wall, basically. But now, this is like, you don't care anyways, since you can guard it. This will actually put giants, make them a little bit weaker. Which is good, since they were kind of cheesy. Then, we have skill adjustments. Skills that cause instant sparking mode, skill count consumed has been increased. So basically, for the people that don't know already, the usual skill count was 3, now it was increased for nearly all characters to 4. Except for Bardock, for him it was 4, now it's 5, since he has also explosive wave built in it. Then, skills that increase stats in general, skill count consumed has been decreased, such as KO, Kaioken, Saiyan Spirit. Give me 5 seconds, the one from Goku. All it takes is 5 seconds, right? The Super Saiyan 4 Goku skill. This is actually nice, so makes more sense. Actually, when I'm thinking about it, I think Blue Vegeta with his evolved form should have reduced its cost as well, so it will be 4 instead of 5, so maybe it will be kind of viable. We'll see. Then another big nerf to another annoying ability, After Image Strike. Effect duration has been reduced to 10 seconds and will be removed if your opponent uses perception while you are under the effect. This actually kills a lot of After Image Strike users, such as like the Slim Shady Roshi, Pan, Videl, and so on. It won't be that annoying for Vegito, since Vegito is really strong anyways, but for those characters, they need After Image Strike, since they like have no armor. You do like 2 supers, they're done. And you need After Image Strike to survive. So in my opinion, nerfing this nerfs a lot of low DP characters with After Image Strike as well. Then we have False Courage. Skill count consumed has been increased from 1 to 2. This actually was like a sleeper ability in my opinion. False Courage, that's such on like Riku, buffed Master Roshi. You use it and you're like a tank. You can just stay there, you can charge yourself up while the enemy has to hit you, because Ki Blasts, because you're basically immune to Ki Blasts with the False Courage increased armor. So yeah, nerfing this from 1 to 2, it's pretty good, so you can't keep it up all the time. Technique only needs 5 seconds. This is the technique for the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Sorry for that. Yeah, as I just said before, skill count consumed has been increased from 3 to 2, and status increase upon activation. I think that's actually written wrong. It should be decreased, right? But yeah, cost less, gives you more buffs. I think instead of 4, like 4 times multiplier, you get like an 8 multiplier, so you're gonna do big damage. So maybe there will be a rise in Goku Super Saiyan 4s. Last thing here, we have the Stardust Barrier. Stardust Barrier is the skill that costs 1 from Gogeta Blue. I mean, you can now activate it while receiving melee attacks from the front. We will see if it makes Gogeta broken or not. Lastly, we have blast adjustments, along with range blast and ultimate blast. Speed has been reduced. This is quite a good thing, I guess, so it makes it easy to vanish. I mean, who doesn't know it when Broly's ultimate, like legendary Super Saiyan Z Broly's ultimate is like speeding at you at speed of light and you have to vanish it, but it's super fast, so you cannot. This will help. Super Vegito, Final Kamehameha, consuming damage has been increased. Don't care. Goku Mini, Quick Rush, couldn't care less. Mr. Satan Present Bomb, increased ending lag after activation. This is actually quite nice, since like in DP battles, most of the times people tend to spam like his rush ability, and he also charges Ki super fast, so you could actually kind of loop it. This is quite nice. Then character adjustments, Android 19 Dr. Giro, health key amount absorbed as a skill has been adjusted. I think this isn't even that necessary, since it You can always like block the throw. And Dragon Dash, Quick Ascent, Quick Descent now consume Ki. I mean, we've all seen it at the French tournament. They were using shit out of it, so it's quite nice too that I have nerfed it. Then, Cell second form, you can now escape the throw, which I think is basically nice. I've come across multiple people already that used second form Cell to get you into like an infinite loop. Because I think his first rush chain is Gut Punch, and he usually he Gut Punches you, he grabs you since it's unblockable, he throws you away, Z-Dash bursts behind you, and then repeats. Like hits you once, Gut Punch, throws you, then Z-Burst, Gut Punch, throws you. So this is kind of annoying. I like it that they nerfed this one. Cooler amount of health restored upon consuming has been increased. Never played Cooler, didn't like it as a character that much, so eh. Jank characters increase the time it takes to charge a smash attack really small. I don't know if they're hitting too hard on Giants. I don't think they deserve that much hate. I think we'll see how it will play out, especially if you look at the other nerf here. Maximum health has been reduced for Dr. Wheelo and Great Ape Vegeta. I think Dr. Wheelo was unbalanced since he has like perpetual Ki generation, so he didn't have to charge. With this much health, this much damage, he was kind of broken. So yeah, for me, it's kind of okay. Well, and other, we have improved performance and ease of use. We will see how it will go. As I said a lot of times already, the performance is meh sometimes. There are several bugs still in the game, so I don't know how this goes. But to summarize it, so for me, the patch, if I would rate it, it's like a 6 out of 10, if 10 is the highest. It's okay, there were some good things, and I think that going to the right direction. However, there are certain things, in my opinion, that are really missing. So first of all, we all know it, the rage quits, right? I don't know how they still didn't fix this issue. I don't know why they're not doing it. Maybe they're thinking about a better ranking system or something. I don't know, but they really have to do it. Fix this. Then there's no balance changes for single gameplays. Like DP battle, yeah, we have the health reduction, the health recovery reduction from the changes. However, what I would have loved to have in singles is at least, in my opinion, having the same health bars for every character. Like, if I'm playing MUI Goku and I'm playing Super Saiyan 3 Goku, I want them all to have 3 or 4 health bars, but not different. Because I like different characters more than like MUI Goku, Jiren, Vegito, Zamasu, and so on. Like, they're not my favorite characters. So it's, yeah, this still thing that has to be done. Also, there's still no cosmetics, no skins. I love skins. I want to use another costume. I want to change the colors of my auras and so on. Still not possible. This is a big no-no. And also what I wanted to see actually was a forfeit option in the DP battle, because it takes so long to play. However, we will see how it will develop. Develop, yes. Sorry for my English. Evolve. We'll see how it goes with the Vanish War changes. So since the vanishes cost a lot more, you can't vanish so often, so basically the games shouldn't go as long, especially when you're getting less health when you're switching in and out. So yeah, I hope the meta will change a little bit. It will not be too different, and I'm really looking forward to different playstyles, different characters. I want to see more characters, not always the same. Raccoon, Adult Gohan, and Buffmaster Roshi. I'm like really sick of them. I'm super sick of seeing always the same characters, at least in my games. At least it's for me. And with this summary, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it, and I wish you all the best while playing ranked in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Bye bye.